Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a little bit of news for the Halo 2 PC flighting program, and we also have the weekly playlist update to cover, so stick around. Alright, now to kick things off with a little bit of news before we jump in to the playlist update. Tyler Postums posted up on Twitter on March 26th. Happy Thursday, I'm going head down on the dev blog today. Yesterday was flighting prep for Rings 1 and 2 that is planned to kick off tomorrow. This, of course, was made on Thursday. As of the recording of this video, today is Friday. So, essentially, they are going to be testing Rings 1 and 2 for Halo 2 flighting on PC. And if all goes well, we should be receiving Ring 3, which is going to be the public flighting, essentially pretty soon. So this is pretty exciting. We're going to be getting Halo 2 flighting here on PC, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I've said many times, Halo 2 is my favorite game of all time, and I'm super excited to see how it's going to perform and what it's going to look like on PC. Now, moving on to the playlist update. This is going to hit you guys when you go to the main menu of Halo the MCC on PC or on Xbox. The message of the day reads March 25th Playlist Update. Welcome back for another weekly playlist update with the fan favorite SWAT is this week's featured playlist. For the first time ever in matchmaking, Halo Combat Evolved will also have SWAT available. On top of this madness, DBL XP is in effect for this week. Details for the changes are below. So, rotational playlist SWAT changes. SWAT rotates in for all 4 games in the MCC as the featured category. Fiesta rotates out and has been mixed back into Action Sack. Halo Combat Evolved SWAT is a game type that is now available on Battle Creek, Damnation, Prisoner, Hingham High, Chill Out, Derelict, and Wizard. The global DBL XP event is for DBL XP for all medals, double the XP for the medal categories, and available in both social, ranked, and firefight matchmaking. Now, most of 343 Industries is working remotely, which means they're working from home due to specific conditions. I know that a very few people are actually in the studio itself, but this week's playlist update isn't really anything special. I've seen a lot of people making a big deal about it, that SWAT is the featured playlist. As far as my understanding goes, ever since the remastering of the MCC late last year, SWAT has been a game type that you could choose to go into matchmaking for across Halo Reach, Halo 2, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 4, and it's a great game type. I have a lot of fun with it, and the fact that they're running DBL XP with it is, in my opinion, one of the fastest ways that you could level up during this, because you gain a ton of medals for headshots. The games go by super quick, so you can get a lot of matches in per hour and maximize your XP gains and level up that way. But the fact that it's actually in Halo Combat Evolved, I gotta be honest, it's not very good. And I understand that may make some people upset hearing this, but Halo Combat Evolved's multiplayer was always the weakest aspect of the MCC. And the reason for that being was it just technically was a huge mess. Shot registration was always pretty terrible on the Xbox. Melee registration for the melee attacks is also pretty bad. And the respawning and the spawn killing is extremely out of control. And on the Xbox so far, nothing's changed. And that, coupled with one-shot head kills, really doesn't make the game all that much better. These problems tend to stack on top of each other, with your shot registration maybe not being as good as somebody else's, and then of course with the spawn killing, if you position yourself in a level where the spawn is most used, you're going to be spawning in and dying immediately, spawning in, dying immediately, and then spawning in somewhere else, and then running up to an enemy, whether it's from behind, the side, or even directly in front of you, shooting you multiple times, and shooting them, and your shots do absolutely nothing, and then you end up dying. I've played only just a couple of matches, and I'm pretty much not going to play this in Combat Evolved. I'm going to be in Reach and in Halo 2 Anniversary mostly with this game type, but I know that they're doing things with the MCC and with games in the collection that haven't been done before, which I do like. However, there's usually a reason why game types don't exist in certain games. Halo Combat Evolved was obviously not designed with SWAT in mind whatsoever. It was a Halo 2 community game type before it got put into matchmaking, and while it's neat that they can do what they're doing, it doesn't belong there. But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment in the section down below. Give me a like if you liked it, a dislike if you didn't like it, and don't forget to check out the pinned comment on the video to figure out how to enter in my game code giveaway for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Also, check out the links in the description. I've got my social media and Discord in there, and those are always free to follow and join. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.